Welcome, Leos, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's time for another reading. We're going to focus on tarot, astrology, horoscope, and also on your mystery person, right? Videos in the video section are there for Capricorn, Leo, and Sagittarius, so go check them out if you're interested. And of course, you have another video next to this one, which is about other topics. Go check it out in the video section if you are interested. Leos, please. Here we go. Leos, what does it say? You've really got that breeding thing down pat, and they thought your love would always be available. Now they feel lost. Ooh. Okay, there's something about breathing. Okay, that could be a joke. Others of you, you have a breather, right? This is somebody who's calling you on anonymous numbers, right? And then they breathe. You pick up the phone, you're like, hello. It's like, right? And others of you, literally, like it says here, right? They thought your love would always be available. They feel lost. They could literally be suffocating, right? Breathing. Others of you, that could be a joke or anything here about, the breathing part, right? By the way, I'm going to take another deck for you. I'm going to take this deck here, okay? We're going to go through all the zodiac signs, Leos, and I'm going to give you messages. So all the messages that I see here are applicable for all these zodiac signs. And of course, they're going to be individually a little bit different than the other ones, which we're going to focus on. But this is the focus of your reading. Yes, by the way, let me give it a good shuffle. We're going to start with Aries. We work our way through Pisces. Yes, let's go to Aries. Here we go. Aries, right? They feel lost and they can't breathe. The fairy ring is reversed, okay? New skills, advanced training, rapid improvements is reversed. They feel lost. They're not going to work anymore. They're skipping work. They feel lost. They don't want to see anybody. They're in the house. Others of you, they slept with somebody that you knew, directly, indirectly, in your community. There's also something here about a genital ring. That could be a piercing, right? It could also be another ring, if you catch my drift, whatever that means for you, I don't know. Something about the ring, right? Others of you, you threw away the ring, you gave it back. Maybe you're still wearing the ring, they're looking at a ring. Others of you, they bought you a ring, they never gave it to you because they did something here. Sorry, there's something about circus, of course, right? For loads of you, this is a clown, right? So I have somebody that is in huge regrets, right? This reading is about somebody that feels lost, everybody. So that's going to be the focus of this reading, right? They thought your love would always be available. Now they feel lost. And there's something about breathing. So that's the topic of this reading, yeah? Whomever this is, family member, co-worker, friend, life interest, ex, the butcher, the neighbor, I don't know. Let's go to the next one. The next one is Taurus. Taurus has the Hierophant reversed. Whoa, that's their own card, everybody. That's the God card, right? So look in the background, these witches, right? Lord of mercy. So they feel lost. This one is stuck in the 4th house, Cancer, Moon, right? Moon witches. They're stuck in their emotions. They don't know what to do. I don't know. I feel like I have to throw up. This is a Cancer, okay, that is very heavily doing work here on this Taurus, everybody. Like extremely. Whatever this is, be extra mindful. Morals is also reversed, so they feel lost, right? They have no morals. Absolutely no morals. Nothing. The Hierophant reversed is also somebody who does everything, right? That God has forbidden, right? Everything that God has forbidden is here. Wow. That's your mystery person. That's Taurus. Let's go to the next one, everybody. They feel lost, right? Gemini. Gemini has meditation here. They feel lost. They're meditating a lot. Breathing exercises, right? Literally. Meditation, right? And they're praying. Whatever they've done here, right? They're praying constantly. Others of you praying, right? They're praying, right? They feel lost. Praying, P-R-E. Y-I-N-G, right? Praying like a predator, right? Whatever they've done here, most likely being the predator, right? Very important message here. Now they're trying to seek for God, or they're trying to ask God for forgiveness. Something like that. Let's go to Cancer. Cancer feels lost, right? Heavy breathing or suffocating energy here because of poverty. Wow. Cancer rules poverty, right? They rule that energy. They lack credibility. They lack honesty. They lack love, right? It's all emotions, lies, right? It's also mistresses and misters, hosts, prostitutes. It's a crab, right? STD. So yeah, this Cancer is going through it. They try to put you in poverty. Now they feel lost because they're going through poverty. Whatever this is with poverty, right? Poverty is also here reversed. It gets worse, right? Because this is a Cancer who is saying that they are the money sign, right? Which we have in tarot world, right? So yeah, poverty is going very fast for them because they're not the money sign, right? That's Capricorn. So if you're gonna, claim something that's not yours, right? In this case, the money sign, you get the opposite, which is poverty, right? That's what the Cancer is awaiting here. They feel lost because they try to bring you down. They wanted poverty for you. They were attacking your money, etc., right? So there you go. Cancer, poverty. Leos, show me Leos. Show me Leos, mystery person. They feel lost, right? And heavy breathing, suffocating energy. Queen of Cups, same. This is the Queen of Cups, right? That's here with Cancer. It's the same energy. This is also a narcissistic, bipolar, right? Borderline partner, right? Also, Cancer rules that energy. Why? Because of emotions. Intuition is reversed because they don't rule intuition. That is Pisces. Pisces is the empath and intuition, never Cancer. They rule emotions. Emotions is not intuition. Let's go to Virgo. Virgo has the Frog Princess reversed. Okay. They kissed somebody else. They made a lot of promises here. They feel lost because now they're not kissing frogs, right? They're kissing hoes and prostitutes, all that stuff, right? Also, Virgo rules mistresses and hoes and prostitutes, just like Cancer. This is a Virgo that made a lot of promises, didn't keep the promise, or was just fooling around with a lot of people, right? Lord of mercy. This is also poisonous snake. They feel lost because they try to poison you. Poison is anything that you can think of, right? That's really bad of you. Behavior, food, drinks, thoughts, actions, anything. Libra. Show me Libra, please. Libra, they feel lost. Why? Because of the butterfly ferrets reversed. Libra was gossiping a lot about you, was attacking you with other people. Libras didn't want you to have a new beginning without them, or they just don't want you to have a new beginning, period. New beginnings, by the way, is in your normal reading, everybody. Go check it out, okay? You have 2 videos every day. Interesting. The ferrets are here, something about ferret buller, Dutch people, buller, somebody's a buller, right? Bulent could also be important, Turkish people, right name, right? Somebody's also a copper or is corrupt. They feel lost because you don't want nothing to do with them anymore, or they feel lost because you see through them. And this is also moon witch's energy, by the way, okay? Butterfly is here, right? Scorpio doing death spells on you. So, yeah, they feel lost and they can't breathe because, yeah, if they did that to you, right, they're experiencing it themselves. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio has 2 cards. I tried to put it back, but it really wants to give 2 cards. Scorpio has death transformation. Wow, their own card, right? And they have the Tree of Illumination. It's reversed. Truth, revelations, and equal standing is reversed. So this Scorpio is feeling lost in their own energy, right? They're literally here in a graveyard, everybody. This is like Libra, right? Death spells, graveyard spells, but also, I don't know, okay? It's like they don't want to live anymore. They feel lost, right? They feel lost. This illumination of the tree is reversed, right? So they lied a lot here. Others of you, they did something, right? That God, they're seeking forgiveness with God, right? But God says, I can't forgive this, whatever they've done here. I don't know. Okay, Jesus. Sagittarius, show me Sagittarius, please. They feel lost, Leos, and heavy breathing, right? Suffocating energy. Fairy energy is here. Growth, expansion, and the flowering is here. They feel lost. because they could only grow and expand, right? Expand with you. Now they can't do that anymore. Do you see that? They don't have access to you anymore. This is also somebody who wants to have your ideas, right? It's like, wow, you say such beautiful things. Let me copycat it, right? So they feel lost because they don't have their own energy. They don't have their own creativity, all that stuff. Okay, let's take another one here, which is Capricorn. They feel lost. Heavy breathing is here. They have reliability here. They haven't been reliable to you, and they know that. Look at these big eyes, right? It's like these big eyes should take away the attention, right, on the fact that they were not reliable. Do you see that? There's something, by the way, about Cartier. Somebody wears Cartier or somebody loves Cartier. Carter is also here. Somebody's name is Carter, right? Or Catherine or Katarina or Katie. Carrie is also here. Caroline, Carolyn, Carolina. Somebody's from Carolina. This breeding thing here, right? And also they feel lost is also because of possibly children here with the Page of Pentacles, right? Aquarius feels lost. They can't breathe, right? Whatever this is, show me. They have a realization reverse. There's a keyhole here, right? And somebody is standing in front of this keyhole. Very, very small, right? Very small. So huge keyhole, right? But very small person is standing here. Look. Do you see that? So Aquarius has no interest anymore. They feel lost. Whatever this is, they don't have any interest to you anymore, Leos. Maybe they tried multiple times. Others of you, they blocked, they ghosted. Whatever this is, they do not have interest. You don't want this Aquarius anymore in your life. And they feel lost because they want to have entrance. They thought they had the key, right? They don't have the key. Others of you, it's the key to something. They don't have the key. You have the key. Pisces, they feel lost, suffocating energy here. Wealthy man. Wow. This is because they feel lost, right? They effed it up. They could have had everything with you. Whether you are a wealthy man, they are a wealthy man. This wealthy man or woman, right, is alone. You with me, everybody? So they feel lost. They have everything, but they feel lost. Others of you, they try to take your money. Gold digger energy, right? Wealthy man, wealthy woman. Bottom of the deck. Wow, we have strength here. Leos, what I'm telling you is truth. This is you, right? Strength. And this is also a beautiful card here, because this is Durga Mata, Chinese astrology sign. The tiger is here. Loads of you bought your removal of black magic. Wow, the next one is beauty. Leos, you are beauty, pretty, beautiful, handsome energy, right? Look. And all of them miss that. They miss your strength, they miss your beauty, and all of them want you to be a king or queen of pentacles. Look. Why? Because they find out, this is security, stability, hubby, wifey energy, right? Because they found out that the two of you belong together. You're part of their destiny. Whatever they've done, right? Look at the eyes. They're sad. It's like, why did I F it up with Leo? That's your mystery person. This is like a no contact, right? Like a no contact if you're not talking reading. Whatever this is, right? Could be anybody. Doesn't have to be romantic. Could be anybody, right? Maybe some final messages, right, from the astropretty deck, which is this deck, right? Which is, of course, not only numbers, right? If I make a deck, of course, I make a real deck, right? So this is the astropretty deck, right? And, of course, there's not only numbers on it, everybody. There's also messages on it, customized messages, right, that come from me. So let's go to Aries, right? For those of you dealing with an Aries, whether this is romantic, platonic, or business, you decide. Aries says, no contact if you're not talking. I am regretting my pride because it cost me you. This is their real face behind social media profile picture. They still want you, okay? King of Wands. They want to be the wifey or the husband, okay? 100%. Taurus says, I'm talking about you to our mutual friends because I miss us. This is the Three of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn energy. So they want that wifey-husband relationship. But they miss especially, working together with you. You're on the same page about a lot of things. So this Taurus is like, why can't we be on the same page? Or why did I mess it up, right? Because they all feel lost, right? This is, by the way, the real face, right? Every time you see an emoji, that's their real face. Look, that's the real face of Taurus, right? On their social media profile picture. And this is their real face, right? Of Aries behind their social media profile picture. Yeah? Let's go to Cancer. Cancer has, I'm wondering what you're doing because I still care. Again, they want wifey, husband energy here. Yeah, this is their real face behind social media profile picture, but more important, they want to talk to you, okay? If you're not talking, they want to talk to you. If you're not talking about certain things, they want to talk it out. They want to work it out. Cancer. Cancer has, I'm apologizing to you in my head because I want to make things right. I need you to have a really good look, everybody, because Cancer rules poverty, right? Look at the head space, right? There is this head ornament, right? But you see, right, that there's no real head here, everybody. Look, it's damaged. Do you see that? And I am apologizing to you in my head because I want to make things right. Is poverty, right? 10 of Pentacles. This is literally a poor Cancer, right? This is why they always say pour in your cup, because they're poor, right? It's also a spell, by the way. They try to do a spell on you. Pour in your cup, right? Poverty, right? That's not you, Leos. Whomever this is, right? Regarding family, romantic or platonic, regarding this Cancer. Show me Leos, please. Suffocating, right? Lost. I am regretting our breakup because I lost my best friend. Wow. This is Leo's real face behind their social media profile picture. Stressed. Virgo, I am holding on to your gifts because they remind me of you. This is their real face behind social media profile picture, and they still want to sleep with you. They miss you in the bedroom. Libra, I am feeling lonely because you were my best friend. This is also crying, right? 5 of Cups. They miss also the intercourse here, okay? Then I have Scorpio, yeah? I'm wearing the clothes you like because they remind me of you. This is pushing you away, or you had to push them away. This is their face right behind social media profile picture. Sorry for that, they're saying. Sorry that I pushed you away. Sagittarius, I'm crying over our memories because I cannot let go. They cannot. This is their real face behind social media profile picture. Capricorn says, I'm reading our old messages because I miss our connection. This is their real face behind social media profile picture, and they could still be waiting, okay, for you to make a move. They're going to wait forever, maybe for some of you, right? Because you don't want to make a move. Whatever happened here, right, with Capricorn. Aquarius says, I am blaming myself because I think I drove you away. Chaos, confusion, cold energy, right? And Pisces says, I am crying in the shower because no one can hear me. Whoa. Knight of Swords is here, so there was an attack, right? All of the zodiac signs. I am searching for closure because I need to equal stand. Look. That's their real face behind social media profile picture. And there you go, right? You see? This is your reading regarding your mystery person. And as you can see, right, it turned out to be, if you're not talking, no contact, ghosted, all that stuff, right? Whether it's romantic, platonic, or business, whoever these people are, right? There you go. Leos, if you want a reconciliation, I have all of them, okay? There's a possibility. But especially with Pisces, and Sagittarius. Pisces and Sagittarius. They're doing the work here, okay? The other ones are more in emotional stuff. But Pisces and Sagittarius are looking at it from a perspective where they want to work it out. The others want that too, but they're stuck in their emotions. 4th house, Moon, Cancer. This is why. Yeah? Okay, everybody, this is your reading. Thank you for watching. Check out your other video too, which is in the video section. You have 2 readings every day. Sagittarius has also been done, and also Capricorn has 2 readings. Go check it out in the live reading. There is another Capricorn reading, right? If you're interested, just go check them out. If you want a wealthy and a healthy life, everybody, if you want to remove black magic, you want to get back together with your ex, all of you go to goddessdragontarot.com. Invest in yourself, right? All my birth chart readings are based on Orthodox Brahmin Vedic astrology, secret, right? Only Brahmins know that. We don't tell, right? We don't share that with nobody else. And of course, that's in my bloodline. Secrets that nobody will tell you, right? So go to goddessdragontarot.com. Invest in yourself for a wealthy and a healthy life, everybody. And for those of you who are still waiting, please bear with me, because next Sunday there's another batch that's going to be sent out to all of you, okay? Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.